Video got 30,000 views finally.
Which one? Oh, we live. We back up.
Oh,
Supplies.
damn, it's still doing that noise though. But hey, how y'all doing? I'm great. I'm glad to hear you and see you.
It's good. It's good to hear that.
All of you niggas in this chat. I think TikTok is gone.
Yeah, it is, yo. That is gone, and CapCut is gone, yo.
Mm. Well, the
The
good
editing
news.
software.
Oh, wow. They got rid of that
Yeah,
too?
yeah. My daughter was crying earlier tonight because she has a whole bunch of little videos that she didn't download yet that she was working on, and she's using CapCut. That's on
Well,
my
the
ByteDance as well.
it'll probably be back because here we have sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A
Hmm.
law banning TikTok has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. Now,
Look at them
the,
name dropping, bro. They are
I
name
would
dropping.
too. Yeah. Well, see, there's an issue here. There's like 25 congressmen, I believe it is. Is either congressman? Either way, the people that voted to get rid of to ban TikTok
Which was
between January
which was brought to the table by Trump in the first place. Let's not forget that.
between January 1st and January 15th, all of these legislators put thousands of dollars, like anywhere between 15,000 to $30,000 a piece, on Meta stock,
Okay.
and then they passed this bill.
Well, yeah, they wanted to do. They wanted they. It wasn't that they didn't want TikTok. They just wanted all that stuff that they were doing to happen on U.S. soil. They wanted all the thievery, all the
I don't
content to
I
be.
don't doubt it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
doubt
all.
it.
That's the only reason.
But aren't there laws in place that say you cannot vote on a certain thing that will benefit you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, TikTok. If they go out and ban TikTok, and in the process of doing that, they put a whole bunch of money on Meta.
Yeah, there's laws for it, but good luck getting the people that are supposed to, enforce those laws or the people that are doing it. So good luck,
Mm.
because they actually literally have whole investment strategies that just follow what the Congress people are doing.
Well,
Like you'd be
30 million
you'd be
people,
rich if you just followed Nancy Pelosi's books.
30 million people just lost jobs today, just now. I
Hmm.
mean, and I was watching this content creator. I'm not gonna name drop her, but because I really just don't remember her fucking name. Okay.
Nice.
But she says she went from having 140 fans to over like 10.4 million. She
Right.
said she used that success along with, her collaborations, and I forget what you call it, but when people sponsor you and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She used that to buy her home. She was in all type of commercials, and she said she's pregnant now. She was crying. She was like, I just wanted to be able to show my daughter what I did one day. Like, I did this with this.
It's not gone. The thing
I
is that it's not
agree.
gone. It's not gone because
But I
first of
was
all,
really working the violins just now, yeah.
the problem is that this is going to be an easy win for the Orange Man, and all of a sudden he can get a lot more of that youth vote that he wanted in the first place. So it's an easy win for him. And on top of all of that, it's just we. The problem is that we have too many old people running stuff. that's
You
that's
ain't
re-
never lied.
that's the real problem, really. You know what I'm saying?
There are
That's
a
the
lot of
real
old people.
like what they say, the average age of one of the houses of Congress is 64, and the other one is a sprightly young 54. You know what I mean?
The
The average
sprightly.
age,
That's
average age.
crazy.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. I mean, if the average is
It's fucking
60 and
nasty work, man.
it is, it's bad, yo. It's bad, yo. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of it. Look, I personally am not a huge fan of TikTok, but I don't think it should go. You know what I mean? Just because you want the same brain poison, you not the brain poison, but you want the same data mining happening on all the other apps. You just want to happen on U.S. soil. That just seems hypocritical to me.
Well, you got to think about it like this. I watched Troy the Show DJ for 2 hours the other night,
Right.
and she played whatever the fuck she wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
Where can you do that on a Meta app?
No meta apps, but you can do it on Twitch.
You can do it on Twitch,
But you
and there
can't.
are plenty
But,
of people.
here's the funniest thing. Here's the funniest thing. You can do it live on Twitch, but you cannot send that audio to your VOD track to be watched later. So if it's recorded to be played later,
Mhm.
you get a strike for that. But if you're doing it live, you don't have a problem with that. That's the craziest shit right now,
I mean, it makes sense to me.
man. I
But
mean,
see, the problem is the money. That's it. But it's weird because you get around that. But as a matter of fact, I think I tipped because I was at one point I bought a she was rocking. So I bought her one of them, not like the big lion thing, but I think I spent like $29 on something just because I was trying to get people to her page, right? Because people were actually
right.
they were coming in, but so I said, all right, I'm gonna just boost her real quick. So I ended up spending about $45 in just like those little
You see,
stickers and shit.
you see what I love Tyrone just said. He said, "Oil up."
Yes.
I could just
Yes.
imagine him sitting there, like on the edge of the couch, bathrobe open, with a glass, like oil up.
Yeah, yo. I'm trying to see why I can't see the live chat stream. I mean, I see it on the page, on this page, but
Yeah.
just trying to see if you can see it from the studio. But anyway, so it ended up being about 45, $50.
Hmm.
So the next day, she texts me back and she's like, yo, homie, I just want to thank you for the support. Like, people don't really show love like that. I was like, well, I mean, me and Bravo, we do what we would hope people would do for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Correct.
lead by
We've
example.
always been that way. Always been that
Exactly.
way.
Exactly. So
Hmm.
I can't get that oil up out of my mind.
Oil up.
No, Diddy. No, Diddy.
No, no, Diddy. Don't be greedy. Let
So
me
guess what?
heal.
Let me hear. So so out of $50, they
Right.
gave her 17.
Which platform is this?
Tick fucking tock.
Oh, they know what they doing, boy. They know what they doing.
So she comes out tonight, right? And I'm like, all
Hmm.
right. She invites me to the chat. I'm like, look now, I'm gonna throw you some of these flowers, but it ain't gonna be like the night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was showing support, but I ain't the short bus. Like, but
Right.
she's smart because if you put your Cash App on a video,
Yes.
they'll take it down.
Yes. Right. Right.
So she comes out with her Cash App on a shirt.
Sir. Yes.
But this is what's crazy. The video is reversed. So you
That's
can't
funny.
you gotta like read it back. Like they slick over there, yo.
It's always a way to screw the little guy. And I remember when I was in history class, they were reading it was the readings of Damocles, and they were saying oil up. I believe he said Bohica, which is an acronym. It stands for Bend over, here it comes again. Bohika. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how long. I don't know how long this band's gonna be, but I told baby girl, I said, don't worry about it. She came down with tears in her eyes because she couldn't get her videos out. I was like, don't worry about. It's the worst thing about it is that when you open up CapCut because it's owned by my dad, she didn't care about that political message, but she just saw all of her videos behind that message that she couldn't get to. They know what they're doing, yo. They know what they're doing. That's evil.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with me. That's what I use CapCut to edit my videos, yo. And I just popped it open. They were like, "You know those videos back here?" Oil up.
Yo, his name is I Love Tyrone.
Right. So, what kind of love is that? Is that vigorous? Is it? Is it tender? Is it tantric?
Pressure.
Right. I'm just saying. Are you traditional or is it the butler's entry?
It's the tradesman entrance.
The tradesman entrance. Right. The haberdashery.
He won't come back.
I gave him all I had and he never came back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. All I can tell you is oil up.
Yo, every time you do that, it clips bad. Yo.
That's all right.
It's like, oh,
actually, that's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Oil up.
Yeah, yo, that's what I do when my girl gets out of the shower. I just poke my head and it go, oil up.
You know what this is.
Yeah,
yo. Yeah, man. No, but
you know what it is.
On the real, yo, like Orange Man's gonna get an easy win. You know what I mean? Biden set him up real easy for this easy win. It's what I really like is that everybody who was riding that red hat bandwagon is starting to realize this wasn't for you.
I don't know, yo.
No, because
I don't know.
Look, man.
The nigga said he was going to deport 13 million illegals. And then he said, well, I think I'm going to make them Americans. And these same people said, fuck yeah. Like, what?
But yeah, what was there? What was that other stuff? Like literally 4 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
He said, I can't change the price of food and inflation. I can't. But I can make the United States of Canada, America, and Mexico.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. First of all, those things are not going to happen.
No.
We're not going to wrap in Mexico, Greenland, or Canada. First of all, because what are they going to be? A state? You know what I mean? And then guess what? How many representatives in Congress will they have? Like 1,000? You know what I mean?
Like, no, it doesn't win elections.
Right. So it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
You know damn well that they would not give that. Motherfucking Canada and Mexico would have a half of electoral college representatives. Like, they just cut a human in half.
They treat them like DC or Guam, you know, like you can stay here, but you don't get to say shit.
You know what I mean? Here, but you can't say here.
Nope, you can't say nothing. Yeah, dude, like it's crazy. Like Guam is an American territory. They can fight in the army, but they still can't vote. That's crazy.
Are you serious?
Crazy. Yeah, man. They can die, but they can't vote. That's some crazy shit, bro. That's some crazy shit.
What do
Like
they do over there in Guam?
I don't know, man. I don't hear about, I don't know about any Guam celebrities.
Is it like a
Oh,
beautiful country? It sounds like it's beautiful.
I think it is. It can be, but it's just too poor to be. I think it's
Mm,
like I think it's like Timu Bali. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
that's what it feels
right.
like. That's what it feels like to me. And the thing is that because there's not a lot of investment there, they're not really being given a chance to do anything. So it's just some place we own so we can have a jump off. You know what I mean? A jump off point.
Is it? It's either Sweden or Switzerland where it's very cheap to live there. Have you heard about
Okay.
this? But I can't remember which one of it. I had a video that I sent my girlfriend, but I can't remember whether it
Hmm.
was. It doesn't make sense for it to be Switzerland because of the Swiss banks. So
Right.
I think it's Sweden, but the women are beautiful.
Yep.
But like for literally, and they're very on top of their skincare.
Yeah. Oh
Like they
yeah,
got
they got well, they got to, man. They're living that far up on the Arctic Circle and they're fair skinned, so when it's bright, it's bright. It'll literally
right.
burn them up. Yeah, they're
See,
on it.
I didn't think about that, but you're right. But
Hmm.
for like a 4 or 5 bedroom house, like some big fly shit, 750, $750.
Oh, you know what? You're right. And also, I think it is Sweden because also they have the most badass driving school because they make you drive hard in the snow to get your license. Everybody knows of defensive driving
Hmm.
and and like all that wild shit, how to come out of a spin, how to you know what I mean, all that dangerous driving shit because they live in the snow. That's where Volvos are from. So it's kind of crazy, yo.
Right.
It's kind of crazy. So
And it's
just to get your
funny.
license, you're already a
Come on
badass.
in here. It's funny that you should say that because when I went to Germany, right? This big ass dog, can you hear her breathing? God
Oil,
damn it.
oil up.
Yes. Oil up. So I went and caught a cab one time.
Hmm.
It was a Mercedes. It was a 600 Benz back when they was popping in 1999.
I got a bin
The-
600. You can't roll.
remember the remember the fishbowl lights, them big ass fucking
Yes.
yeah. So
Yes, sir.
I get into this cab. All right, be good now. I get into this cab. It's snowing like shit because we can't drive.
Hmm.
The cab comes and picks us up. He's it's like being in a boat. Like I was like, whoa, shit. Like we just sliding through the streets and he's fine.
Right. Right.
And I was like, oh, okay. So you're not gonna stop to make the left turn. You're just gonna fishtail into the left turn. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna feel it out.
The guy looks back at me and says, Suplur Americana, which means stupid American. He says,
Oh, nice.
this is my car. You think I'm gonna risk it? You don't think I know what I'm doing?
Right.
It was a 600 Benz nigga with a taxi sign on it.
But
I was like,
that's the crazy part. Like, because they're made there, they're like they're like whatever for them. You know what I mean? But
well,
it- but
yes
but no.
and no,
But then but then
because
but then you go over there and you look at a shitty ass Fox body Mustang. That's just like 80 grand over there.
right.
The
But no,
Vanilla
no,
Ice
no, because
special.
they're expensive over there. But the thing that is good is like let's say, well, you know what you do for a living. Let's say you did
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing over there.
Hmm.
They'll let you finance your car through your job.
True
So
that.
you have your job's credit when you go to buy what you want. You just better make sure you can afford it. Now, hey, you knock it off, god damn it.
But half of that car's price is because it gets on a boat to come here for us. Half of the
Mm.
price is that. You know what I mean? Because
Well,
for
no, no, no,
them,
no, 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 no. I'm saying let me explain this now. The 540 eyes, brand
mhm.
new in 1999, were $45,000 in Germany. They
Okay,
weren't cheap.
45.
That's
Okay.
expensive back then.
Yeah. Yes, it
That's how
was.
much they
Yeah.
cost. And how much do you think it costs to fill a gas tank on the economy in Germany?
I have no idea. I would not
What
know.
do you pay here now?
I pay too damn.
Right.
Literally. If I had to fill a tank on my truck, 22-gallon truck, right now when I fill it, right. Well, it actually went down just recently, but usually when I fill it, it's about a bill 20, bill 10,
Bill 20.
a bill 20, yeah, bill 10, bill 20, yeah.
God damn.
The thing is that like this was like maybe 6 months ago when the prices were still high. Right now, if I go bone dry to top it out, I'm probably getting away with 90. So I'm happy about that.
Okay. So I would I think I was spending about I had a Ford minivan and I had a Durango, right?
Yep, that's what
I
I
was
got. I got a
paying the
Durango.
same in price.
Mm-hmm.
On the economy, it was 175 to fill that Ford minivan.
Mm, mm, mm.
$175. So that's why they would give us we could gas up on post for free. Well, not for free, but for the American
Yeah,
rate.
right. You can gas
So
up
you
for
so
at cost.
right.
Right.
So think about it starts to make sense why this guy's out there in the snow fishtailing. Like nigga, the
Yep.
business don't stop just because it's snowing. We out here, dog.
Right.
Like we
I'm
out
gonna get as
here.
many miles on these gallons as possible. You know what I mean? So I'm not hitting no brakes.
We out
Oh,
here, nigga.
you wanna know what's funny? You wanna know what's real like fucking dumb funny? Um, you could take the next freaking tree hugging person. You can throw this at them. You know how they keep on trying to electrify the cars, right? Because they want to reduce gas emissions and all that kind of shit.
Hmm.
Here's the thing: do you know brake dust is like 5 times the amount of carbon than any engine out there? And guess what? Brakes are on every car, electric or not. so, so they talk about no greenhouse gases, carbon footprint. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm. Figure out a way to make it stop
Well,
without using brakes. How about that?
people I think people just need a reason for stuff.
They do.
Like, I honestly have nothing to protest right now. Except for I mean, well, that's not true. I don't want to say
I
nothing
have
to
plenty to
protest.
protest.
Well,
You want to know what I
okay.
want to
I'm
protest?
talking about stuff that affects me directly right now. The only thing I could think to even protest would be the price of goods in the store. I bought sandwich meat, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, some ginger ale, like a store brand ginger ale, a Canada Dry, and BOGO on the
Hmm.
goddamn the Frito Lay
Yeah,
hard chips. I don't know what you call it, the kettle cook.
yeah.
Our bill was $63, and a pack of cigarettes. $63.
Dog, I did the house shopping today, and my son's home from college for winter break. So
Nice.
I'm shopping for 5 people, all 5 people with healthy appetites. You know, I got 2 healthy appetites. Uh,
I thought you was
a
talking
week and a
about both
half.
of them boys. You was talking about you.
I'm talking about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they got healthy appetites as well. But here's the thing: for a house full of food that wasn't overbuying, but this is about a week and a half's worth of food. I walked out of there $330.12. It hurt, yeah. But I mean, they gotta eat. And here's the thing: I didn't get microwave nothing. All of this was make food, like because I normally save money because I buy food to cook. Because
Mhm.
almost everybody in the house can cook. Even my daughter can cook food. You know what I mean? So you get to save some money by just buying the raw materials, getting the staples, and then getting the meats, and then getting the cheeses and the breads. I did all of that. I didn't get too much processed food at all. Still, 330.12 walking out of there. That should hurt. That should hurt. You know what I mean?
Wonder what they're doing with like with the food stamps and the welfare now, like because I
Ooh,
remember it was
I
like
heard
six
they're
to
about to cut
nine
people
hundred
off.
bucks. What?
I heard they're about to start cutting people off, man. Like I'm hearing that they're about to start sunsetting some people's benefits. I don't know what the criteria is, but I heard they're about to start sunsetting people's benefits.
Mm.
And if they start touching the old people's money, because those are the people that stay angry and vote. If they start doing that, Lord, I'll be like, shit, I told y'all. I told y'all this was happening. This wasn't for you.
This
I'll tell it
dog,
right.
this
I'll
dog
tell you
wanted
right to your
goddamn
cold smeared face.
cold.
Your cold smeared face.
Yo, this fucking dog wanted goddamn. I got some. What's that shit called? Some happy. What is it? Made fun, but it's the house special with all the meats.
Okay. Okay.
She wanted the pork because I wasn't gonna eat it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Now her
And you want
stomach. I feel like her
and you want
stomach is like nigga.
right. Like,
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad tells us not to eat swine.
right. But I'll help you out. That's what the dog will say. Man, you wonder why she's right there next to you. You gave her that delicious ass pork. That
Right.
you gave it to her.
She's just
You're like,
walking in and out of the room like I'm not recording. I told this German Shepherd specifically, I am recording.
right. She was like, yes, I do understand that, but I'm gonna need you to reiterate the point where I give a fuck.
Yeah. God
Now,
damn,
now,
dog.
now, while you figure that out, I'm gonna be over here licking my genitals,
Yeah. Then I kiss you in the face
and I'll
afterwards.
kiss you in the mouth.
You piece of shit. Yeah. So welcome back to another edition of Drinking Live on YouTube.
I'm just saying, there's no better place to do it. I'm just
Right.
saying. You
Yeah,
tuned in
man.
with the champs.
So I was telling this girl, because a lot of people been hitting me up about crypto
Okay.
because I did videos back in the day. And this
Mhm.
one girl who will remain nameless, unless my girl asks, because she can know whatever the fuck she wants to know.
That's how it works.
Right. But her name is somebody. She says, my principal, my principal is telling me I should invest in XRP. And I'm like, all I'm thinking to myself is, it's $3 now. Like, she's like, well, I have a
Missed it.
teacher's salary, so how much do you think I should invest? I'm like, well, if you get 10, it's $3. I mean, well, it'd be $30. I
Mhm.
said, if it hits 30, you'd have 300. So I don't know what
Yeah,
your salary is, but I can imagine it's probably kind of shitty.
I would imagine that it would be better off if you actually just take a minute, take a knee, bundle your money, get a good sum, and then once you have, I don't know, say 75, 100 grand saved up, just physically
Mhm.
in a fiat bank, I would invest in a time machine and go back and buy this shit when it was a quarter. Because otherwise, you're wasting your fucking time.
Napoleon Dynamite had said time machine. Don't forget to put in the crystals.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
oh.
Hey,
So
here's one of my favorite scenes. I think this one got into an onion patch.
yeah, yeah. My
Anyway,
favorite
go
is
ahead.
when they knocked that cow down and them kids was on the bus. Ah!
Yo, okay, actually my favorite part was the sidearm throwing of the steak and hitting him in the face on the bike.
Yes.
He was like, check this out. Didn't even look at him when he took his steak. He just grabbed it like
Yeah, then he said, when I was in high school, I could throw that pig skin over the mountain.
clear over those mountains.
Yeah, quarter mile or some shit. But anyway,
Yeah.
so So she's asking me about crypto. She says, "Do you know anything else?" And I'm like, "Is this gonna get me locked up? Like, like insider tips and shit." Like, I'm like, "Look, if I were you, I'd probably jump on that Trump coin
Oof.
because it went for and the day I said it, it did nothing. It went down 7 points. So I got back in there and I said, yeah, it's probably not a good deal. It's tanking like almost every business he's ever had. But then I said, I looked back today and a coin that was $1 had jumped up to 12, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the pump and dump, but I'm so skilled in it now. Like, if I would have bought that day and it jumped up to 12, I'd have been like, back out now.
That's it.
His boy is Elon Musk, yo.
Yeah, the freaking troll king.
Bro, he put $6.6 million into this coin, I think. I think that's how much it is. That's the market cap on that coin.
He probably did. He probably put 6.9 million in there because he's a freaking child. He probably got 6.9420. That's probably what he did, yo. Because he's a fucking child.
But what I'm saying is, it jumped up to 12, bro. You know how much money it takes to make a coin turn into $12?
Do you know how much hype it takes to get the money? Like, this is crazy. Like, why is this what we're doing now? Like, why is
But
this
hear
what we're
me out
doing?
though. He's probably already backed out of his initial investment. Like,
If he's doing, he probably, here's what I'm thinking. He probably sold his whatever equaled his seed money. He probably sold he probably sold enough to cover his initial investment, and he's just letting that shit ride. Everything right here is profit, because if he came in before it was $1 and now it's 12, yeah, he can print money.
oil up.
Oil up. Speaking of oil up, I think when Drake learned about what a 360 deal was, he wasn't sure, because they said a 360 deal. You're gonna get part of my publishing, every endorsement, even my performances on the road. Like, yes, but that's not why we call it 360. Like, why we call it 360? Because you didn't read page 12. That's where you squat and pull your knees up and we spin you around.
I don't know
Yep,
how you
that's
missed
a
that one.
360. I don't know how you missed it, but you signed the paper. So,
Do the
but
initials or does the acronym ATM ring a bell?
right,
You will
but
participate in said activity.
but you ate the lobster.
Yeah.
But you ate the lobster though.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew this before you ate it?
Yeah, yo, your face. It's unreasonable. Yo, you look so evil.
But you're the one who ate it. You knew about the implications of the lobster, but
Mm-hmm.
yet and still, you dined upon it.
You did.
You did this, not me.
Yeah. You ate everything out of that lobster's ass.
I'm telling you,
Yes, you did.
you
So,
broke the seal and put the meat in your mouth.
so,
You did that. So,
hold up.
oil up. Oh man, check out the stream. How's it look to you, man? I know it's just us watching it, but it's okay.
Probably the worst we've ever done.
Oil up.
We had 9 and lost.
Yeah, we actually abandoned it. We should have just stuck through it and just pushed on through.
It was very bad, yo.
It was. It was. We should have just ignored it, like we didn't know it was happening.
It sounded like one of those dog combs, like they look like brushes with metal teeth,
Yeah.
just dragging across cotton. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good times. That's good times. You know, that's top quality right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe I shouldn't be running everything at once. I have like 72 browser windows open. It's probably not the smartest thing for me to be doing.
You only got
So,
18 computers running.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Oil up.
I only I only need a small nuclear reactor in my backyard to power all this shit. You know what I mean?
Just a small one.
It's a small one. It's a little tiny mushroom cloud.
Bottom of the line. How much power is going into that thing? About 1.5 million kilojoules.
That's all. You know,
Enough
just
to
enough for
shut down Delaware.
just enough for just enough for me, my friends, and a small city state.
Yeah.
That's all.
What did you say about Rhode Island? Me and him, that guy.
Yeah, yeah, I was like when they founded that state, it was like probably like 1.5 people there. Like we hereby decree by the sovereign voices of me, him, and that guy once he wakes up. We do hereby agree to these principles that we will figure out later.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. But
Who Rhode
yeah,
Island?
I don't know. They did it with Providence, baby. That's how they did it. Okay. On top of all this, do you? I hate to bring this up, man. No, I don't, because I'm doing it. Have you heard of Bonnie Blue?
No.
Well, she's making waves on the internet because I don't know if she was accomplished it, but I think she just slept with 1,000 guys in 24 hours.
Did we talk about her before?
I did it. I touched on it. Pause. I broached the subject
I
in
broached.
in a solo video that I did a little while back. But yeah, this bro banged 1,000 dudes, yo. And if she didn't already, she really, really wants to, and she's planning it. She's doing all the logistics to do so. That's
There
not
was
a
a
good
woman
thing.
who scored a 220 on her IQ test. Who is it Harvard? I want to say it's Harvard. But she said every day for a year she swallowed sperm. No, UCLA. It's either UC. Man, I want to say UCLA or Harvard. One of the two.
That's insane.
She's got a 220. Like the comments were amazing.
The head
Real
doctor.
heroes don't wear capes. Like, people stepping up
Jesus.
like anything I could do to help.
Right.
Like, yo, a
I just want to
220 on your
contribute.
IQ test? That's a
I don't know.
100 points. Well,
Yeah, that's
98 points over what I
yes.
scored.
Nice. I don't remember what I scored. I think I scored like come back later. So yeah.
A 220.
Yeah, 220,
She
bro. That's
said,
crazy.
and like this girl's smart. Like she's God. Like a
Right.
220. And she says, I drank semen every day for a year.
I
Swallowed it.
don't know. That's a lot. I mean, that's a big undertaking. You know? like seriously though. I mean, I'm not even trying to be like make a joke or set up a joke here. Like that's a lot to take in.
Well,
Like every day. Like how does she? Because it can't be the same dude every day. It can't be.
well, I tell you this much: I could drink 2 ginger ales every day, and
Thank you for
amount.
getting to the ginger ale part because I was
Yeah,
scared.
yeah. But the amount of semen that I produce in any given sitting is definitely not even touching the damn near the bottom of that can.
Right,
So I don't think
right.
she's. You're
Is
not
she
even talking
saving
about an
some?
ounce. It's probably not even an ounce.
But I mean, but the thing is, it's getting to it
You mean just smoking a
daily.
lot of pole every day?
I'm just like, it can't be the same because I'm look, I'm a red blooded American, but I don't want
I'm a
100.
red-blooded American.
I don't want 120 consecutive blowjobs. I don't want that. I don't. I don't. But some days I'll just be
Well,
like,
I think I
not
could probably
today.
masturbate every day.
I used to, but I don't now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't either, but I know I
Right.
could probably pull it off.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, bars.
Right.
Bars, you son of a bitch.
But every day, fucking tickling your nose with fucking pubes. Every goddamn day.
Well,
That's
I would imagine the first week or two, it would
did she have
probably
a
take
did she have
quite
a
some
neck
time.
like Hulk Hogan, yo? Did she have like a whole like her fucking traps were probably sick?
Right. But that's my point. I would imagine for the first week or two, it probably takes some time. But then she would start getting down to the nitty gritty. Like, hey, like now she's going for time. Like,
Yeah, but the thing is that it can't be the same dude because no matter who you are, a dude you'll get used to a way of it being done. You'll get used to it, and so it's not gonna be an easy milking there. I don't know, whatever the fuck you
well,
want to
I
call
mean,
it.
they could have been having sex and just pulling out and she just being on the receiving end of the milk train.
But the whole thing is that it's every day for 2 years.
I'd trade masturbating for sex every day. Like,
Yeah, but
like if you were masturbating every day, I'd trade that for sex every day.
true, but
As
that
long as I don't
is
have any performance uh requirements.
oh yeah,
Like if all I
dude,
have to
that
do
is
is
the dream.
if I'm
That is the
here
dream.
to give you a load every day
Right.
and I can get it however I want it,
But the thing
okay.
is that it would
Ass
get
to
old.
mouth.
It
Oil
would
up.
really it would get old. It would get old no matter what. Even you can't have your favorite meal every day.
I'm not saying that it wouldn't. That's not the point here.
But I'll take one for the team.
But I'd like to volunteer my services.
I'm doing what I can to help out. It's for a
Hmm.
great cause. She's
It's
getting
for the
smarter.
neighborhood. Yes,
Right.
I just gave this bitch a IQ of 220.
Right.
No, I'm saying let's get past that part and let's get to this part. You are now drinking the DNA center. Like it would only make sense because I've heard people say that when you have sex with a woman, if you finish inside of her, that your DNA is still floating around in her body somewhere, like in her head, like for years to come. Pause.
I have no idea on how that works. But I do know that it is said that an ejaculation has as much protein as like what a couple eggs and a steak
Seven
and a whole bunch.
steaks
Yeah,
and
right,
14 oranges. Like,
right. Like so, yeah. So that's literally brain food. So I mean, if that was the case, then sure. I just don't know how that worked.
but it doesn't really fare well for bimbos. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, why ain't I smart? Like, I don't know, but you've been doing your due diligence.
Because nobody likes you. That's why. Get back in the get back in the car.
Yeah, get back in that car. Well, I don't know. But is this bullshit?
It feels like bullshit to me.
It does.
It
It
feels
feels
like
like a
bullshit to me.
man wrote this.
It does. It does. It does feel like a Playboy article.
It reeks of man shit.
Right. It does. It does feel like a Playboy article
You
when
didn't ask
between
me my source.
what? What was it?
It's a Facebook group called Sick Fucks. But I enjoyed myself while I was there.
I mean, that is a fantasy. That is a fantasy. I'm here for it. I like it. I like that. I can rock with that.
Now, if it's true,
No, nobody should ever doubt sick fucks.
no, no, but if it is true, I would venture to say that women would still not be that into it unless the results provided would be body greatness. Like if you do this, you will lose weight, or this will increase the size of your breasts and ass. But if
Well,
you
here's the
say
thing.
you'll
I have
have
a
an
question
IQ
for
of
you.
220, they're like, fuck that IQ, man. I'm making this money
Would
right
we
now
ever
without it.
know? Would we ever know who the smartest woman alive ever was? Because if she was truly smart, she'd stay anonymous and just do exactly what she needs to do to get along and find the greatest man that can finance her life,
I
and
think
then but still do.
that's truly man smart because
Hey,
when you I'm gonna tell you why I say that. A woman could be the smartest human on earth, but she still have to fight twice as hard to get the recognition. So
but
she
that's what I'm trying
probably
to
more
say.
willing to say, I want the world to know I am the smartest motherfucker and I do not have a penis.
No, but here's the thing. What if she was smart to the point where she just didn't need to prove it to anybody, but she was just like, okay, and she just figured the whole game out.
It could be.
I don't know. I don't know. It's something to think. It's something to think about. But you know what I mean. All I know is that I need her to brush her teeth before she spoke to me. Fucking nuts daily, yo. Jesus.
Well, I mean, it's not so bad if it's her boyfriend.
Yeah, but I mean, like
She might need variety.
that's what I'm trying to say. Just the simple logistics of it all.
I'd like to be Monday.
I would like to be no.
No, because
Oh,
then because Monday becomes 7.
right. It's
Mm.
always 7 to somebody. You know what I mean? Because if it's daily, it's all. You know what? I would like to be first after the shower, after waking up, after her shower and
See,
brushing
this
her
is why
teeth.
I brought up the point about the DNA part. When you shoot up the club, right? Isn't it like
Yep.
a billion sperm in that thing now?
It's a lot. I have no idea, but it's mostly just the proteins and stuff that keep them alive for their journey. But yes, but there are like millions of them.
Think about millions of anything being gelatinously shot into any room in your house. How do you clean that up completely? And it's wet in there. Like they may be
True,
dead, but the DNA is not dead. It's just
but
lying
then again,
around the house.
like if somebody came into the room and just shot gelatinous fluid all over the room, right? Like a Diddy party.
Mhm.
What the thing is like, yeah, how do you clean that out? But what if that same room destroys its own walls and shoves everything out the back door every month? So I don't know.
But my question is this: is alcohol involved?
Oh, it always is involved.
No, I'm
E-
saying like hydrogen peroxide, something. Because there's no way on earth, and a period can be nasty, bro. But there's no way on earth everything is gone. It just doesn't work like that. There's nothing on earth that is self cleans
Yeah, but
like
I don't
that.
know. I don't know if just DNA is just like that. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a virus. You know what I mean? Like
What do you mean a
propagating throughout the
virus?
body. This propagating throughout the body. You know what I mean? It's just a cell on its own. I don't. It doesn't. I don't think it incorporates into. Because DNA on its own, all it is instructions on how to build a cell and what the cell's supposed to do next.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not like incorporated into the body where it's in the mix and being replicated and all that stuff, I don't see how it would change somebody's brain functioning. But then again, I don't know shit. I just know a little bit. You know what I mean?
It sparked my concern.
I'm just
Really.
saying. I'm just saying. 365 plus 365 is 600 plus 130. 730 nuts she swallowed. That's 2 years.
I didn't say that. I said
She
1
had,
year.
oh, 1 year. Okay, that's
Mhm.
still 365 nuts. But
Well,
when did wait?
any look,
Where did she start? Where
one
did her
nut to
IQ
you and I
start?
is overwhelming. And
Well,
that
yeah.
question was asked because they said she had a 220. Some dude said, yeah, she had a 229 when she started.
Right, right, right. That's what I'm saying. The best way to end up with $1 billion is to start with two.
That's what they said in the military, yo. The best way to make E4 is make E5. Or the
Right.
quickest way, rather.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
I mean,
man. But I wouldn't discriminate. Well, I'm on the show now, but make no mistake. If my girl was offering that every day,
look, I'm
I'm
with
willing
you
to
on
give
that.
it a try.
I would last probably about 2 months solid, and then I'll just be like, hold up. I'm starting to chafe.
Well, I mean, yeah, because
Because you're gonna build up a resistance and it's gonna be more
yeah,
work
you're gonna build up a
every
resistance,
time. Right.
but I'd be willing
Yeah,
to
that's
give it a shot. But
uh,
see, we're not talking about it doesn't always have to be a BJ.
no, not always.
It could be however you produce that substance.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like, but that's always action on your dick every day. Like
It does
there's some
promote
day
some chafing.
right, there's some days where you know what I'm saying, homeboy's just chilling. He's doing nothing but pissing and getting scrubbed up at the shower. That's it. Some days he's just chilling.
He's like,
You know what I mean?
hey, take it easy. You think
I'm
I want to
starting
be
to
hugged like that every day?
starting to get a rash right under here.
Yeah.
You need to relax.
How about some concentration or something? Show me a little tenderness.
Right.
You're goddamn right.
Yeah, yo.
Or what's the worst case scenario? You start forming scar tissue and callus.
Ooh, and then you get Peyronie's disease, yo. Then you
What
get that
the
fucking,
fuck
you get
is
Captain
that?
Hooks. You get the Captain Hook, yeah. You get the highlight.
Said parodies.
That's what it is, man. They call it Peyronie's disease,
Hey,
man.
buddy, you're giving me paronies.
Hey, fuck out of here, man. You give me Peyronie's over here.
Pepperonis. You're
Pepperoni.
giving me pepperonis.
Right, yo. I don't know though.
That's crazy.
It is.
That's
I think it
crazy. I
is.
wonder who's in this chat with us, man.
This one person is not us.
I don't know, but I appreciate them being here. We even got a like out of them.
That's
We
right.
love you, yo.
Oil up.
Oil up.
There
I don't know,
it
man.
is.
I will now, in hindsight, after discussing with all of our viewers, all one of them,
All
I
of our
feel
viewer.
like, yeah, all of our viewer. I feel like this story might have been concocted by a man. I have another story to tell you.
Might have been concocted.
Yeah. So there's this guy who, well, I didn't know it was a guy at first. I just started reading it. And it
Okay.
said, It didn't say his age, but it says every night he still breastfeeds with his mother, and
How? Okay.
she's not
Okay.
producing milk anymore.
That's all of this
Hear
seems
me
like it's gonna
out.
end up bad. I'm
Hear me
scared
out.
of the ending.
Hear me out.
I'm scared how this is gonna turn up.
But he wrote, he said, it's just an intimate moment, a bonding moment. But then he said it's not overly sexual. Like what? Just a little bit? Like what do you
Overly, not overly sexual. Like,
is this before or after the
sir,
69?
sir, sir, I'm gonna need you to back away from your mother's breasts.
Get off the teat, Eric.
R-
Bruh.
So what? So at what point did you think this was a good idea, sir?
Somebody had a picture of Clint Eastwood like this, and it said masturbates angrily.
Look, man, we are
Yo, there
taking
was
this
so
way
many.
too far.
Yo,
These
there was so
these
many
people are
comments
bad.
like that. Yeah.
These are so bad. These are
I,
so bad, yo.
I keep forgetting that I am a member of a group called Sick Fucks.
Right. But it's funny though. It's hilarious. It's
The
hilarious because
comments are fire, bro, like all
hopefully none
day.
of this shit is true. Hopefully none of it's true. But I think somebody's probably dropping some truth bombs in there and saying these are my
Everything
people.
is true on Facebook, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, that's how it
If it
works.
wasn't, it would be fact checked.
Speaking of, you already heard that, your boy Zuck is turning off fact checking.
No,
He's
he's not, bro.
Yes, he is.
Or
Yes,
when? When?
he, he's starting to roll it out right now. He's turning it off because he said
Oh, okay, it's a rollout. So that means a
yes.
slow process.
Yes, because the reason why he said is he said it's become too partisan, right? And so he doesn't want the fact checking because one side got fact checked more than the other. And so he's gonna roll it all back.
Bruh, I just got in trouble on Facebook the other day. Remember that song where we was talking about if a crackhead walks into the building and goes, like it's somebody speaking on the mic and shit, it's a
Mhm.
whole group of people listening to the speaker, and the crackhead says, is there some hard, like some
Yeah,
crack?
yeah.
Is there some hard in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. Just let me know that you understand. Is there some hard? So, the caption said, when the crackheads get aggressive, and it said hashtag cocaine.
Right.
They said, we have removed your post and you can appeal it, but they took away my ability to go live. They took away my
Whoa.
ability to invest. I can't boost the post. I can't do shit other than just post normally. But I don't do those things anyway on Facebook. But my feeling
Right.
was, didn't fuck Zuckerberg just say this shit?
Right. Right. Right.
This nigga
But
looks
this
like little
but
Dicky's.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. That wasn't a fact check. That was a TOS. So whatever the fuck they were talking about with the TOS, I know it was bullshit, but they just decided to target you for the moment. Probably because you wrote the word cocaine out and brought the eyes on you.
Understood, but I put a hashtag in front of it.
Because people like it.
Because
It has
people
it has an
like it.
invigorating aroma.
So think about it like this, bro.
Yeah.
Why are they like it's you ever seen Dirty Dancing
Um.
with
Oh,
with
like
Patrick
actual Dirty
Swayze?
Dancing? Oh, okay. I thought you meant over there at
Nah.
King of Diamonds.
The king of diamonds. Norma Jeans.
Right, Norma Jeans,
So
yes.
so in the show Dirty or in the movie Dirty Dancing, the whole point of all of the adults is to get the kids to dance the way that they danced when they were children, which was good and wholesome, whatever. Because that little bitch
That's
in
what they say.
goddamn Dirty Dancing was fine as fuck, bro.
Wasn't she like the sister in Ferris Bueller?
Yes, Jeannie, bruh.
Yeah, yeah,
She was
yeah.
hot, bro. It would have been a
Yep.
lot more than Dirty Dancing. That shit would have been called straight up fucking if I was in
Ooh,
that
yeah,
movie,
Dirty
nigga.
Duncan.
It just been called Dirty Dirty. Jeannie was
Dirty
fine, bro.
Dirty Dancing too. Take it back. Balls to crack.
But hold up, yo. That's
Yeah.
how I feel what's going on is happening now. Like, take them off of TikTok and put them on Facebook again. Like, Facebook is for old people like me.
Facebook will never be good ever. It won't be good ever again. It's not. It's
No.
on a descent. It's done. It's done. It's literally we're watching MySpace over again. The only
I'd
reason
rather go back to MySpace now, man.
me yeah, I would too because there wasn't that there would nobody could monetize really unless they were doing a sales funnel. They say, yo, go from my page to where I'm selling a thing. You know what I mean? But now
Right.
Facebook, they're supposed to be paying you and do all I just don't like all of this shit. I don't like that an app that's supposed to get us to connected gives us all these fucking analytics and logistics and all this kind of shit. Like just talking to my friend is now a science. I have to optimize my post so my friends will see it.
Did you
What the
put up a
fuck is
hashtag?
this?
Right.
What the fuck is this, yo?
I don't
What
understand how Zuckerberg pulled it off, yo.
you
Somebody's
see?
pockets was laced,
Well,
bro.
he pulled it off because it's all in the grip. You see, you put the thumb to the top and you grip.
Yes.
You mean
Oil up.
oil up? Yeah. So yeah, no. The thing is that he stole the idea from the Winklevoss twins. Those dudes. He stole the idea. He maximized it. He ran with it. He used it to buy other things. He used it to buy relevance. He literally he ran the playbook that Musk followed because Musk was part of PayPal mafia. Then he used that money when he liquidated to go buy influence on other shit. Because people to this day think that Musk was the founder of Tesla. No, he bought in and stole the founder's car and made
Mm,
everybody call him a founder. Right?
mm.
It's all this ingenuity, all this groundbreaking things. The only thing he's responsible for is making them bring these things to market early and playing everybody well enough that he's allowed to let these things into the sphere because a Cybertruck should not be on the road. It is a death trap. It's bad for
Hold
anybody.
on. Is it dangerous for you as the
Yes.
driver?
Yes.
How so? It's not.
Because it still has faults and bugs. Like literally when you're driving it, it's not capable in any of the conditions it was advertised in. It can't climb certain inclines. It you literally brick your truck if you take it to a car wash. You will brick
Time
your
out.
truck.
Time out. I just watched a Tesla Cybertruck video where the Cybertruck was trying to go up what looks like a miniature version of the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
It was next to a Jeep. What's the slick Jeep?
Which one?
The
The
one,
Rubicon?
the yes. The Cybertruck tried to climb that mountain halfway up. Now it's in reverse. The Rubicon finally got its turn. They backed up the goddamn mountain.
That's just twisting the knife. That's twisting the knife, boy.
If I was in that Cybertruck, I would be thinking, I don't know if I can handle going backwards down this hill.
Right.
And I'm like, well, why is nobody making an extended battery life? We're working on new electric vehicles, but I want something that's good for like 1,000 hours.
See, that's the reason why I'm not getting into any electric cars, because right now we're on the cusp of graphite batteries right now, which are like a tenth the weight, but like 8 times the battery life. Like we're on the edge of that technology right now. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be an early adopter to something, especially with this goofball's name attached to it, right? And all the other ones
Graphite.
that, and yeah, graphite. Yeah.
That's what we used to make. That's what the tennis rackets were made of graphite.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Because it's an incredible conductive material, electric conductive material. And also they were looking at different I forget, there's a cathode, the anode, and then I think the thing that's in the middle, I don't know if it's a substrate or whatever. They're looking at new materials for those, and to make the battery thinner, more compact. Because what makes a battery die is it grows like these freaking spikes out called dendrites, and then that makes the battery old. They're looking at new shit right now, and we're really on the edge of this shit,
mm.
but it's not there. You know what I mean? It's not there. It's kind of like when you get those remote control cars, you know what I mean? And you really excited to use that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you charge up that battery for 8 hours, and then you get like 15 minutes of playtime.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to go through
15
that.
minutes. But hold on. What's even worse is your best friend comes over with the same car and
Yep.
he pushes the goddamn forward button and they both go at the same time,
Right.
rendering your remote useless.
Right. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be an early adopter to nothing that I know the better shit's on the horizon, yo. I don't. I don't.
Well, that's good, but that's also bad because if that's your attitude, you'll spend your life with nothing. Because you'll always be thinking, hey, something new's coming out. I'm not getting this. Something new's coming out. I get what you're saying because I subscribe to that.
No, I mean the thing is that
That's why
if
I
it
just
makes
recently
sense.
got my first VHS. I had it installed in the children's bedroom.
Oh my god! It just came today. My Betamax. I'm gonna unbox it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put it right next to the laser disc.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, but
I mean,
I
because that's
mean,
what you do. You know what I'm
because that's what you
saying?
do. I
Right
like, I
next
don't
to the
mind.
laser disc.
We're gonna get all the kids together. We're gonna watch Dune in
Yes, got
in
to.
in SD.
The pain. Yeah, you got
The
to, bro.
bird. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
Have you seen the new Dunes?
Yes, I've seen the new. Yes, the new the new dudes. Yes, I've
Yeah,
seen
the
the new
new
dudes.
Dunes.
The new dudes. I've seen the new dudes. I like them.
Zendaya
I
is
like.
fucking hot, bro. Are they good
She
movies?
is. They are. They are. They are good movies. One thing that I did like a lot is, you remember the floating nasty man in the original Dune, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, and they were the Harkonnens from the planet Arrakis. The way they imagined that planet this time, it's fucking amazing. That those black and white scenes that you see in the
Mhm.
trailers, that shit is so super dope. Like the sun is black, but it gives off a white light, and everything is just either black or white. But you'll walk out of a shadow in color, and then once you get into the sun, you're like freaking black and white. It's freaking dope. I like that.
Mm.
That's really cool special effect.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I wasn't. So I was. I guess I was into nerd things, but wasn't full nerd when I was a child. So there was certain movies that I just felt like I was sitting through. Dune was one of those movies. I was like, this is very long. I went to see Crow. Did you see Crow?
Yeah. I used to make crawl knives out of the cardboard insert of the Dan and yogurt tops. I used to pull those out and
Right.
cut them into the crawl shapes.
But I don't really remember the movie like that. Like I do like Star Trek or Star Wars. So I don't think I never really
Right.
crossed over to full nerd, but if anything, I used to like to draw stuff from
Yeah.
these movies.
I think you might enjoy them now, because when you were younger you didn't have as much patience. But now I think you would.
That's how I felt about Well, no, I did like the Dark Crystal.
Oh yeah, but the Dark Crystal had action. It had actual
Exactly.
action. It had freaking murder in it with puppets.
Yeah. Dune to me was way too involved for a 6 or 7 year old.
True. The only thing that made me not like Dune is that I liked it when I first watched it, and then years later, um, I was doing a project at the library on a Sunday, with a teammate, and the library closed at 5, and I called my dad to come pick me up. My brother answered, and I said, "Hey, library's about to close. I'm done here. Can you guys come get me?" He said, "We'll come get you in a minute. We're watching Dune. We just started." So I sat at an empty library for 3 fucking hours by myself as a fucking 11-year-old until
Why
they
didn't you
came to
just go
get
to the
me.
mall?
I didn't have any money to do anything.
But the
I didn't have.
mall is the mall, though.
Yeah, the mall was different for me. Like I knew I couldn't afford. I looked
You'd have just been
good
smelling food for 3 hours.
for 3 hours. And look, I looked good on my own, but once I get compared to things that are actually new and fresh, I looked like a bum.
Understood.
You know what I mean? I knew how to finesse the trash that I was given.
That's bad parenting, yo. I'm sorry. Like
Yeah,
three
yeah,
hours, nigga.
yeah, yo. And then they had a nerve to when they came to get me, because this was before we had pagers and cell phones, or you know what I
Hmm.
mean, or
We had
caller IDs.
payphones, yeah.
I mean, them not, yeah, we had pay for yeah, we had pay phones, but they didn't have caller ID, so he didn't ask me what number to call me back on, right? So I
Mm-mm.
had to wait the full 3 hours, and then they came to get me, and I'm just sitting there pissed. And my dad's like, "What you so upset for?" Guess what? My brother never told him.
Mm. Bro, I feel like you laughing through some pain right now,
It's
nigga.
funny now. No, it's funny now, yo. It's funny
Mm.
now.
I don't see the funny in none of that shit.
I
I'd be
see the
like,
funny because I can see it as a TV show. I can see it as
I
a
feel
TV
like,
show.
yeah, okay, yeah, like that 70s. Okay, I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does have that sitcom joke feel to it, but in real life, if I was 3 hours late to pick up my son and he was sitting at the goddamn library the whole time by himself and all the cars are gone, he would have that curse me out pass that day.
right. But
You
that's
know,
but then again, we are the parents. We are the lighter version of the parents that we had. So the way that we're thinking, nah,
sometimes I wish I put hands on my kids a lot more.
I always do.
Yeah, yeah.
I always do.
Welcome to
But
the Terror Dome, nigga.
I'm putting faith in the process, man. Lord, Lord knows. I'm putting faith in the process, bro.
I'll talk to you offline about some shit going on in my home. Well, not in my home, but with my children. Well, one of them. But
Well,
when I look at it, I'm like, I always feel like you didn't get fucked up enough. Because, you can count them on one hand. And it wasn't even fucked up.
yeah,
Like it was, if my father would have presented me with such appreciation, like
right, right.
I would have been in way
Investments.
more trouble, yeah.
It was an investment
I'd
through
have been like, oh,
fisticuffs.
nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. I come on when I'm coming home, nigga. What you gonna do?
If you're
I'll be
anything
there
like
when I'm there.
me, if you're anything like me, there was an uneven distribution because the oldest one caught all of them, and the
Right.
next two didn't get shit. The next two
Mm.
didn't get nothing. They didn't get nothing, and they think it's sweet
Well, yeah. Well, no, I won't say they ain't getting
for
nothing
me.
because they did, but they got less than the first one.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely,
They
man.
did get less, but not. The only thing they got less is I'm not gonna incriminate myself on fucking YouTube, nigga.
But that's what it
You be
is. But
calling
I
me
will
out of
tell
my
you
name.
this. I will tell you this, man. We had 76 minutes here. You know what I mean? We did try to save the world. the
We
night.
tried to.
But guess what? We can always try again tomorrow.
We sure can.
All right, man. Well, thank you, everybody. Thanks for both of our watchers in here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Love y'all. Like and subscribe, nigga. They probably
Yes,
like,
sir.
yeah, we already did, nigga. You
We
got
already
5.
did. That's how we got the notification on.
Right. We
Right.
gonna be the
All right.
hottest shit smoking in 2 days, nigga.
Right. Exactly. Watch this.
Facts.
Wait till we get SEO up. Watch this. I ain't even let Bricks work tonight. Shit.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Easy, Bricks.
Easy, Bricks.
I did a little early. I should have been ready to turn it off first. But
Are we still live, nigga?
I'm still live. That was a little anticlimactic. But now we're off. We're off now though. We're off now.
Great.
That's nice. All right, y'all.